Thing is loaded. Well, good morning. It is Thursday, August 15th, 47th day on trail. It's 10 o'clock. I didn't get started at 9:30. I slept last night from 10 till 7:30. Never woke up. Obviously, I needed the rest. I don't sleep like that normally. Wow. And I'm like still asleep. But feel better. Just tired, sleepy still, not awake. As soon as I got on trail, I found this bush. It was a little hidden, and it was loaded with plump, juicy huckleberries. So I ate about 20 of those. Then I go about 20 yards down the trail, and I find about 30 blueberry bushes just loaded. Same thing, my hands are purple. Probably eaten 50 blueberries and 25 huckleberries. I think my body's craving fruit. Couldn't stop. But I ended up camping at Tombstone Lake last night. The one behind where the ranger told me couldn't get in the water. I could barely reach in there to grab water for my camp, but I was the only one there. Had it all to myself. It was a nice camp spot. Had a bench and a seat. So, wow, here's more blueberry bushes. No blueberries on them. Huh. But I calculated I'm 57 miles from Oregon. And today's Thursday, so I should be there Sunday. I should be crossing the Bridge of the Gods Sunday. Probably early Sunday. And I looked at the terrain last night on gut hooks. Got 2 mountains to climb. Not giant ones, they're 5,000 footers, but and then I got a huge descent after the second one. And then I think you stay around 3,500 for a while, kind of up and down, rolling. So I got easy terrain after the 2 mountain climbs. And my ankle feels better today. So that's a good sign. Plugged up this morning. It was windy as crap last night, all night, and it's still windy today. And I was in my tent I guess I fell asleep and I woke up. My tent, it was like somebody was shining a flashlight on me. And I get out, and the moon had just risen over the lake, and it was a full moon. And it was just lighting the whole campsite up. So I got up and took some pictures. I hadn't looked at them yet, but I mean, in the lake, you could actually see the lake. It's like it was daylight. It's pretty cool. Then I went back to sleep and didn't wake up to 7:30. That's the latest I've slept. I think the second time I've done that. Usually I wake up around 5:30. But anyway, I'm gonna get hiking because I feel good. And I'm going uphill. And I will check with you guys later. I'm on the hunt for blueberries now. Yeah, those ripe those huckleberries I had were very ripe, and they were awesome. I mean, when you pulled them, just juice was getting all on your hands. They are good. They got to be ripe though. So anyway, check with you guys later. See you. Bye. I'm climbing the first mountain. I want to clarify something. When I say I'm climbing 2 5,000 foot mountains, I'm talking about up to 5,000 feet. Don't want all the real hikers calling me out on that. I started, my camp was about 4,200 feet, so I'm actually climbing 800 feet up to 5,000. And I actually can see, took a picture, I don't know how good it's gonna be. See Mount Adams back there above the clouds. It was through the trees. And I stopped to take my long sleeve shirt off. And it is cold up here. I think I'm almost to the top. I have eaten so many huckleberries, it's ridiculous. They are ripe. I'm thinking I like huckleberries better than blueberries. Blueberries need another week to ripen up. But you find a big juicy huckleberry, that is good. Well, I'm almost to the top. We'll see if there's a view. Except the sun's gonna be in my wrong angle. Well, I'm not quite to the top. Ooh, there's a new mountain and I don't know what it is. Yeah, let me turn the camera around. Huckleberry bushes. I've eaten so many I gotta stop. Not making any time. Well, I got them. When I got to the top, I could see Hood. I keep saying Hood. I could see Mount Adams, Mount Rainier, and there's another mountain, and I can't remember the name of it. It's actually pointed, triangle. You can see all three from the top of this mountain. So I got to figure out what this other mountain is. I want to think it's, seems like it's Jefferson maybe, but I can't remember. looked at gut hooks and nobody's commented. So, but I'll figure it out. I'm sure this one I'm heading toward it, so I'll have more views. Rainier and Hood are on the other side to my right, which I'll be leaving those two toward the new one. Wow, first views really in 2 days, 3 days. This is my 3rd day through these woods. So, first kind of views, mountaintop views in 3 days. And I got to climb another mountain, so I'm sure I'm going to see that is Jefferson. Closer up. Yeah, I am plugged up this morning. I think my head got cold last night. That wind whipping all night. Stopped up. But I feel good. Ankles feel good. Feet feel good. It's a miracle. Look out. I might turn into a hiker yet. All right. Peace out. Going downhill. Well, it's amazing how big scenery change lifts the spirits. I guess after you walk in the woods for 2 days, it kind of gets, even though it's pretty and beautiful, you know, I guess it gets old and you get a little down, but man, I'm like a kid in a candy store today. Mountain views, and still hadn't figured out what this other mountain is. I asked another hiker, and hell, he was clueless. I shouldn't talk because I don't know what it is. But he's one of them mile guys. Hell, they don't even look. They just hike. And the huckleberries and blueberries. Oh my God, it's endless. I had to quit. I bet I've eaten 200. Obviously, my body is craving fruit because I couldn't stop. Yeah, I am a fan of the huckleberry. I figured out when the bushes, the huckleberry bushes where the leaves are turning a little red, that's the ripe ones. Those things are so plump, and I'm like, as soon as you pull them, juice just starts pouring out. And as I mentioned earlier, the blueberries are out too, but I think they need another week or so. Wow, there's just mountains everywhere. There's Hood Adams. Mount Adams back here to my left through the trees. But yeah, I'm in, good spirits. Ankle's not hurting. I noticed this morning, I had KT tape on my left ankle the last 2 days. And I was talking to a lightning rod in Trout Lake. And he went through the tendonitis too. Basically, that's what it is, tendonitis on your top tendons on your foot. And he said he found out the more compression he had on it, the more it hurt. And I noticed it was really hurting yesterday. And this morning, it was hurting still to touch. And I took that KT tape off, and hell, it feels 100 times better. So maybe you have tendonitis and you put too much tension on there, it actually causes more pain. But it feels better today without it. So as long as I don't overdo it, boy, I wish I could just ice my feet one time. I think it would do a world of good, but there's no water. The lakes are warm. That water I got last night at camp was actually warm. So, anyway, I'm excited about getting into Oregon. Because it's, it's gonna be, wow, 15th, 19th. I'll be like almost 2.5 weeks behind. I should have been in the end of first week of August. I should have been in Oregon. All right, I gotta put this phone up. The trail's getting rocky, and I gotta watch where I'm stepping. Well, it's amazing how I was on the west side of the mountain this morning. And I was talking about how it was windy and cold. Now I'm on the east side and it's like a desert. It is hot. It's about noon and the trail is back to dust. Well, I've asked 4 people what that mountain was I saw, and nobody had a clue. One guy thought it might be Mount Hood, but I don't know yet. So, but it's one I'll be heading toward. But yeah, I had the top of that mountain. I had 4 different mountains I could see. Not total clear views, but better than walking in the woods. So I'm hiking down the mountain I climbed. And once I get down, then I'm gonna be climbing another 5,000 foot mountain, up to 5,000 foot. Not sure how far it's gonna take me down. And then I have a huge descent. And then pretty much flat trail for a while. Man, it is so hot on this side. I might have to stop, put sunscreen on. I don't have anything on. I will fry. My dermatologist is rolling in her grave. Because I've already had some problem with my ears and nose. And I bet I've only used sunscreen 3 times. But better get on it. See you, bye. Well, it's about 1 o'clock. Just took a 20-minute break, raised my feet up. And been on this flat section now. You feel like you're at the bottom, like at 0 elevation. I just checked, it's still 4,290 elevation, even though it's flat as a pancake. But I just crossed paths with this guy, Nobo. Man, I knew he looked so familiar. And I started getting confused. I was saying, fuck, did I get on the trail the wrong way after taking a break? Because I know I've seen him. Then it dawned on me a few minutes later. I was watching his videos before I left on my trip. He was in the Sierras, and he went through there in June when they had all that rushing water. And he and his buddies, man, they were really struggling. And He looks like some hobo now. His damn beard's about a foot long, clothes all ragged. And wish I'd have recognized him earlier that I talked to him, but it took me a few minutes to figure it out. So, but I can't remember his channel's name. But how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, not bad. But anyway, yeah, I was watching his videos when I was in Santa Fe at Terry's house. So anyway, here comes a bunch of northbounders. So to continue, here's a big old meadow. No water here though. So anyway, I'm gonna get to hiking. I'm gonna try to do 14 and a half. If I can do 14 and a half the next 3 days, I actually can get to Oregon Saturday. So that's my goal. But I do know I have to climb a big mountain at the end of the day. So we'll have to see what that elevation is. If I want to camp before it or go ahead and climb it. Well, I'll give you an afternoon update. It's about 3 o'clock. Done 8 miles. All that blueberry, huckleberry picking and taking pictures and videos. Slowed me down today. I should at least be at 10 miles, but I got 6 more to go. I just checked gut hooks. In a couple miles, I got to climb, pretty big climb, about 1,200 feet from, hell, maybe more than that. No, it's about 1,200 feet up to about 4,200 on top of a mountain. I'm gonna have to carry water because that's where I got to camp. There's 2 tent sites up there and no water, so I'm gonna have to carry let's see, 7 pounds of water up a mountain. That sucks. But that's what I got to do. And there was one site that's, well, it's actually, there's an intersection, another trail, and it said 1/10 of a mile down that trail or up the trail is a great view of, found out what that mountain was that I didn't know. It is Mount Hood. I've been calling Mount Adams Mount Hood all through my videos, but said you have a great view of Adams and Hood. So I may check that out when I go by. 1/10 of a mile is not bad. And that'll be tomorrow though. So it's been a hot day, but the wind's still really whipping. Not a lot of views. Had some views this morning. I've been crossing paths with, there was a guy, I didn't really meet him, but I saw him at Trout Lake. He's a foreigner. Not sure where he's from. But he was at Trout Lake when I got there, and I heard him talking to some people saying he had to wait another day. He was waiting for his shoes to come in. They didn't come in. But he passed me this morning, or no, this afternoon, while I was getting water. Then I passed him while he was taking a lunch break. And then we just got to a trailhead, and they had a pit toilet and a garbage can in there. So he and I both hit the pit toilet and got rid of our garbage. That is so great to get rid of garbage, even though I had 2 days. Those tuna packets, and you know, I eat everything out of a baggie, so it's wet and liquidy, and it starts stinking. So I was able to dump my garbage. And that's about it. Ankle's doing much better today. I've been going faster, but I'm not going to want to push it because I want this thing to get well so I can start speeding up. I have been walking faster, but like I said, I probably spent 45 minutes eating berries today. And then another 30 easily stopping to take pictures and videos and whatnot. So I'm gonna get to hiking, and hopefully this mountaintop campsite will be pretty cool. All right, check in with you later. So when I left the trailhead, I'm actually walking through lava rock area. It's just everywhere. It's like they cut a trail right through all the lava rock. It's just lined up everywhere. And the trail is just that gray dust, or lava dust. Well, I'm at mile marker 460. I found a campsite with a spring that I missed earlier, so I stopped here. There's my tent, just in the woods. There's campsites. The trail's just right out there, and then there's more campsites on the other side, and the spring is over there. And I've already been to the spring, and I'm getting ready to wash up and cook some dinner. So I did 13 today, a little mile and a half short I wanted, but I didn't feel like carrying water for 2.5 miles to 2 miles. That campsite was just a one-man site, so if I got there and somebody was there, I was screwed. But there's the sun, that's west. And I guess that's about it. In the woods. Holy shit, there's a big ass deadfall right in front of my camp. Oh shit, I gotta start checking this shit. Holy crap, what is wrong with me? Holy crap. Oh well, I'm not bright. It's gonna actually, the way it's leaning, it's gonna fall that way. And I am under a tree, so that's the only one. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.